feel that flinch? That's what I've been looking for, is your flinch. Where's not? So yay.
Where did that come from?
That's like when it enters your body, you go,
Yeah.
and it stays in your body.
Stuck there.
It's stuck, and it causes problems later on. Okay, my name is Fiona Wyburn. I do contact care, Flinchlock release therapy, and I've been doing this for about 12 years now.
And what is Flinchlock therapy?
Okay, Flinchlock therapy works on the reflex system of the body, where when an impact comes in, there's a flinch.
Sort
And
of
it
like
gets
a trauma?
locked,
Is that
and a trauma impact.
Okay.
So it can be physical impact, oh I fell over, emotional impact, or a mental impact, or what we call environmental, which is anything else that can't be explained. Okay, and that impact hits us, and our natural body will either fight or it'll run away. If it gets put up against the wall, it's going to fight. Now what happens when it gets locked into our body is our body stays in that fight mode, or in our fright mode, okay, rather than dropping out and going back to normal. So quite often I get a lot of patients, they're either in fight or flight, okay, and they don't know, their body goes out of balance, out of normal, and then they've got aches, pains, illnesses,
Which
manifest from that original impact, whatever it may be.
So the Flinchlock therapy is actually about loosening of the body, or
It's about finding them flinches. Like when we touched your hip, you went,
I know.
it was obvious. That is where the impact was sitting. That's where your flinch from the impact was. Okay?
When I was younger or way back.
It could have been from birth. Who knows?
Okay.
Sometimes it actually doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I think you'll have a moment where you'll go, I remember when I fell and I landed on this hip, or something came at me and I turned away. It doesn't actually matter at the end of the day.
Okay.
All you need to know now is we found the flinch.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people will be asking if it is scientific, is it proven to cure any body ailments?
So I've been doing this 12 years. The guy that developed the contact care, his name is Dale Speedy. He is a Kiwi, a New Zealander. Okay. He originally developed this on cows and horses. He allowed it to develop, and before that his background was in martial arts, so he was well aware of the body's response to threat, fight, flight. Okay, he also had a background in doing a therapy called orthobotany, which is again another bone therapy. Okay, but he wanted more results, so he spent years developing this. Okay, as far as I know, we haven't done any scientific testing or study, but from experience, my experience of 12 years, I've seen miracles happen on the table that I can't explain. By releasing that impact flinch, your body unwinds, and suddenly you've got 25-year-old injuries gone, and their hips not sore anymore. You know, or they've been through all this other stuff, yet they're still sore, and suddenly you get rid of the flinch, the impact, and the body heals. It's like, and what happens? We allow the 3 days for it to unwind, and suddenly you end up doing something, and you go, oh, I couldn't do that before. You know, that unconscious kicks in, and the body just automatically. The body has the power to heal itself. Yes, it needs help. I don't claim I can heal you, but I can be a what do you call it? An instrument, you know? Because how I work on you, I just look for pressure, and I hold two spots. Oh, wait, there's more pressure up here, so I'll match that pressure. Oh, there's less pressure down here. I'll let go of that one. And as soon as I match the pressure, your body starts moving, because I'm not actually moving you. I'm just holding 2 fingers, matching pressure, and your body's going, oh wait a minute, let me work this out. Oh, we want more pressure at the top, now we want it at the bottom here. Okay? And then it gets to a stage it flinches, it locks. And then my job is to work out which direction the flinch is coming. I sort of wave my head around in different directions, and then we do like a little 1, 2. And we wait a minute, and then your body plays itself. That is all I do. We do it automatically. When you fall over, do you go, oh, or do you go, ah, and give it a hard, you're matching the pressure of the impact. So that's what I'm doing. I'm matching the pressure of the original impact, so your body can let it go.
You mentioned earlier about the emotional component and the spiritual component in terms of feeling.
Any impact that we have has a physical, an emotional, a mental, and the other. Okay? So it could be the original impact was physical. I tripped over something, I fell over, landed on the ground. Emotionally, I'm feeling embarrassed because all my friends are watching me and I'm ashamed. Mentally, I'm saying to myself, oh, you stupid thing for doing that again. That all gets locked into that impact. So each of them components has to unlock for it to fully. Now, quite often, people, and in my case was this, it was actually emotional impact came first. Okay? And that's usually shows up in the chest. Mine showed up in my legs, crippling myself, not moving forward. Okay? And I pushed all my emotion down, wouldn't show it, wouldn't feel it, whatever the issues were to why I shut it off. Which then locked up physically. Mentally in my head, you're no good, But I had to unlock that emotional first for the physical to be able to move. So, and change the mental process at the same time.
So that's part of your journey as well.
Yes. That's why I got into this, because I was crippled over with arthritis, bent over by 32, and I met Dale and he was developing the contact care at that time, and I did a course with him, and the next day I could move every vertebrae in my spine like a slate. I sat there all day going, My friend they were just laughing at me the whole day. Well, it was a training course, so I had like 3 people going up, as well as Dale going up, and so because people were learning. And I just spent the whole day wiggle. But in that first year of training, we unlocked the rest of my body. So I remember when they unlocked my hips, and I could run and jump again. And I still can, I just choose not to very often. So, but through that time, he couldn't unlock my hips when he first met me, because I wasn't ready emotionally. So little unlocks brought up different issues. So in some ways it had to be a bit of a gradual process for me. And then suddenly you do a big unlock and you're like, and you don't know what's hit you for 6 weeks. And then you carry on for the next one.
So I think the timing is important and the readiness of the body.
You know when you're working on a body, when it's had enough, it tells you to go away. And it'll just go.
Fiona, just one last. What would be your advice to people who want to heal or who want to become healthier or being their own advocate?
To breathe. Okay, to look at, because quite often what happens is we hold our breath and it locks us down, and that's the biggest thing I think contact care has given me, is that out breath where you just go, it's actually okay, and on an out breath you are stronger than on an in breath. On an out breath you have power. You have a look when somebody throws a punch, harder punch, on an out breath. Okay? I'm stronger. Rather than, okay?
It's a bit of a
breath. And it breathes life into your body. And then trusting that gut.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you. Please give me
Yes, of course you can.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to meet you.